Hey guys, and welcome back to Accent on Gamers. This is Senkai, and today I'm back with another Gaming Pickups episode. This time I'll be covering all the games I bought in August, so that's gonna be really cool. Everything from hardware to limited edition games, Japanese imports, so I'm really excited to talk about all these games and show them to you, so let's get to it. So, first off, I just want to mention that I'm using the light from my camera, so I'm really sorry if I don't look into the camera too much, it's very, very bright. But anyway, first up is an iPhone. I actually had an iPhone 4 before, but it got totally bricked. I couldn't even start the phone anymore. So, now that I got it back, it still doesn't work, but that's fine with me. You cannot do any calls on this one, but it still works for everything else. So I can download all the iOS games that I used to have and all the new ones, because I'm using an Android and there are games coming out exclusively for iOS. So it's awesome to have this one back, and I also have this really cool Rockman 20th anniversary shell for it. So I really like to have this one back. I've bought 999 now when I finally can. I haven't, my iPhone 4 bricked before the launch of 999, so I have not been able to bought it, but now I have it, and also the Dragon Quest 1 release for iOS, I downloaded for this one as well. Really nice stuff, and I want to say to everybody who brags on phone games that some launches on iOS are really, really good. And I'm looking forward to play Steins Gate, the full game, fan translated on iOS, so pretty nice stuff. Also, I picked up an flashcard for my Nintendo 3DS XL, and it's called R4 Infinity, I think. It's really, really nice, because I was gonna buy or I was thinking about buying a regular DS XL for my old flashcard, because I've tried several flashcards and none of them worked on the 3DS. But I still want my larger screens, on the 3DS XL, or the regular XL for that matter. But this R4 Infinity works on 3DS, 2DS and all the other models out there. So I can, the 3DS XL is the one that I use, and now I can bring it to play my 3DS games, and if I do want to play any ROM hacks or fan translations for the DS, I can do that on my XL with a circle pad and keep the big screens, so that's really, really nice. I did purchase this one specifically for a game, which I'm going to talk about in a second, but first I want to talk about the last piece of hardware that I got this month, and that's a PSP Go, which is is amazing, honestly. I didn't know the PSP Go was this good. I was curious about it, so I picked it up mostly for fun. I got it very, very cheap. It was 25 euros, brand new in box and everything. It blew my mind, really, when I realized how good this one is. I also wanted to pick up a PSP 3000 for the better colors on the screen, and the 3000 looks a lot better, so I wanted it for that reason. But the PSP Go has the same screen as 3000, but it's smaller, so the low resolution looks better on this one, to be honest. And also it has 16GB internal memory. My old PSP had a memory stick of 8GB, so I put all my games and everything from that one to the Go, and I also had the same amount pressed to put even more games on, which was really nice. I used my old PSP to move ISO files from my UMD discs, from the UMD drive in my old PSP, to the Go, because this one can't run UMD discs, but you flash it really, really fast. It's super easy, and you can play all your UMDs through ISO files from the internal memory. 16GB as I said, so that's really, really awesome. I have a list of games here, and it's I put my whole PSP library maybe not all of them, of course, but all the games I want to play for the PSP I have on here now, so that's really awesome. Also, the PSP Go has a save state feature, as I would like to call it. Any PSP Go can pause a game and go back to the home menu, but the thing is, if you flash it, or as I should say, when you unpause the game, the pause data gets deleted. But a flashed PSP Go do not delete that file, so if you pause a game, resume it, and then turn off the power, you can still unpause the game from where you paused it, if that makes sense. So it works just like a save state, and I've not been in the need to use that feature yet, but maybe if I play a super hard game anytime I really don't want to die or something, I could use that feature. So that's pretty nice in my opinion. But yeah, it feels really good to play on, and as I said, the screen looks really good. So yeah, the PSP Go, fucking amazing, really. But yeah, anyway, so about that R4 Infinity for 3DS XL. I was just about to finish Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, which I got last month, and right before I finished that game I picked up the flashcards so I could play this game right here, which is the direct sequel. Shadow Dragon was a remake of the first Fire Emblem, and this game is a remake of the third Fire Emblem, which is a direct sequel to the first one. So it was really nice to not have to quit playing Fire Emblem once I was done with Shadow Dragon. I really felt the urge to play more Fire Emblem, and this game is not only another game, it's also a lot better than the first one. It has some clear improvements, like you can create your own character at the start of the game. It's not silent protagonists even, it's really nice because you make your character and he talks, and you can also have these dialogues with your other units, which is really nice. Later Fire Emblem games have this social link kind of thing, like you have in Danganronpa or Persona, where you can talk to your other party members and develop some really nice friendships. I don't know if the original Fire Emblem 3 had that, but this game do. That was really nice to develop some cool relationships between the main character, which you create yourself, and the units. Really cool stuff. The game is called Fire Emblem New Mystery of the Emblem. The original was only Mystery of the Emblem, so this is New Mystery of the Emblem. It also has its own title, Heroes of Light and Shadow, I think it was called. So, Fire Emblem New Mystery of the Emblem, Heroes of Shadow and Light. What a mouthful, but yeah, I highly recommend this game to any Fire Emblem fan. You do need the flashcard, as I said, to play it in English with a fan translation, but heck, was it worth it? I played this game for so many hours and it was maybe the best Fire Emblem game I played. Seriously, really good stuff. So, but play Shadow Dragon first. It was good as well. This one just takes it to another level. Seriously. But another game I bought for the flashcard is a fan translated game that I got hooked up, or well, Dustin Christ told me about it, so I bought it for myself, and that's Soma Bringer, a really cool game made by Monolith Soft, the guys who made Xenoblade Chronicles most recently. But we missed out on this game outside of Japan, and what a shame. It has the same strong graphics like Soul Robo, for example, and the gameplay is tight. It's really awesome. It reminds me of like a hack and slash loot game like Diablo, but really not so much when I think about it. But it's a game you have to try for yourself. Look up some footage on YouTube maybe, but I highly recommend this game. It's like Secret of Mana 2 or Seiken Densetsu 3, as I like to call it, but you pick your own character at the start of the game. Like, I think there are 5 or 6 you can choose from, which all play different, and the story is different as well. So I only played it with one character so far, but really nice stuff, and I'd like to play some more, get the full story, if you know what I mean. Soma Bringer, really awesome. There is one more game, fan translated, that I actually got later on, so I won't show it in this pickup, so that's gonna be for the next episode. But another really strong title for the DS, translated by fans. So look forward to that one. But another DS game which is localized is Echoless Save the Forest, which is a Japanese real-time strategy game, pretty much. It has this top-down view where you go around with your character and you pick up all these small units like in a RTS game, and you send them away to do stuff. It's a very unique game. I saw it on Metal Jesus Rocks, one of his Hidden Gems video, and except a lot of the other games he showed, which I don't think are hidden gems, this is a hidden gem because I've never heard anyone talk about it. And when I saw this in a store after he mentioned it, I really wanted to pick it up. It was really cheap as well, and definitely worth it. Very unique game, and awesome to have for the collection. Then that's it for the DS games anyway, but I picked up a game for the 3DS, which is Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. The thing here is, I love Ace Attorney versus Professor Layton, the game released this year. It was my game of the year for a long time, but I don't know, I have to think about game of the year for some more time before I say it for sure, but that title was very strong for me, and I realized that I like Professor Layton just as much as Ace Attorney when I played that game. And I only played Curious Village, the first Layton game. I watched all the other games. My girlfriend Emilia plays them, and I watched the story and everything, but I want to play them for myself, and I should play the second game, Pandora's Box, instead, but this one was very cheap, brand new, in a buy two games for I think it was 25 euros. So me and a friend of mine who did not have this game as well, we took one each and split the price, so I got this for 12.5 euros. Really nice in my opinion. I do want to get this game sooner or later, so to get it brand new for that price was amazing in my opinion. The thing is, when I watched the games, like, this was one of my favorites, to be honest. I think this game is very cool, both the puzzles and the story, so awesome to have this one, actually. So then next up is some PlayStation 3 games. I picked up Killzone 2 and Killzone 3. The third game came in this whoopsie amazing looking steel case. Killzone has this gritty style, very dirty kind of style, but the steelbook here is pretty awesome because it looks a little bit beat up, but it isn't. It came like this, and that's pretty cool in my opinion. Yeah, really cool stuff. Killzone is a fun series actually. It has some really strong graphics, to be honest. I played Killzone 2 back in the day. Back then at least, it looked very cool. Some stunning graphics, and I'm not the biggest FPS player, but I like to play some FPS every now and then. And Killzone 3 I have not even touched, so and I never owned Killzone 2, so I wanted to pick up those two, and they were cheap as well. So that's the thing. A lot of the current gen, or as I should said now, the last gen games for PlayStation 3 and 360 just getting cheaper and cheaper, so now's the perfect time to pick them up. I said that in another pickups episode, but now it's even more so. They're super cheap, seriously. So another game for PlayStation 3 that I picked up was Vanquish. This was like €3 brand new, so just some crazy stuff. I had to get this one. Vanquish is a game I had for the 360 for a very long time, and I loved the game. The thing is, PlayStation 3 games can be played with the DualShock 4, so I was pretty excited to try Vanquish out with the DualShock 4. For €3, sure. Also, the game has this reversible cover art with a good-looking picture behind the disc and manual. Really neat stuff. I mean, Vanquish is such a great game in my opinion, and for €3, of course I went to pick it up, even though I had for the 360. A release title, maybe the only release title, I'm not sure, but yeah, Disgaea 4 was released for PlayStation Vita. This is another remake exactly. It's the same graphics and everything. They added some extra stuff, just like the other Disgaea games for the portables. 1, 2 for PSP and 3 for Vita. This is the best version of the game, but I played it for a few hours and I don't like it too much. I will finish it for sure. Disgaea 4 is a fan favorite. I've heard a lot of people like Disgaea 4, so I'm sure it will get better later on, but it did not have a very strong start in my opinion. But the Disgaea games are pretty long, as far as I know, and a lot of grind in there, so I need to give this game more time before I say more about it. But the characters are funny so far, and I like the music, so it's gonna be fun to play more of it. But the story so far is pretty weak, but hopefully gets better later on. If you know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, it's the best version of the game anyway, so it's nice to have it, at least. Next up is a pretty cool thing in my opinion. There's been 2 GameCube games in my collection that I really miss. Besides those 2, I'm pretty happy with my GameCube collection. I have all the games for the GameCube that I really want, except those 2, and I got both of them in August this month. It was incredible, really. The first one I got from my boss at work, actually. I got super surprised when he gave it to me. I'm so very thankful for that, so thank you. The game is Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, and it's a game that I have beaten before when I was a lot younger and I didn't understand the story too well. So I have been playing this game again now, and I do enjoy it a lot more. I loved the game back then for just the gameplay, the music and everything, but it's a very dark story in here, and it's nice to play it again, because I didn't finish the game on the Wii, which is a direct sequel to this game, and I really felt like playing through Path of Radiance another time before I finished the game for the Wii. I will replay it, I'm sure, but yeah, you know I love Fire Emblem, so I finally own this game, and that's just incredible. I can't thank you enough. And the other game is Baten Kaitos, with quite a long title here. Eternal Wings and the Lost Ocean it's called. This is a game I tried out a few times, but I never owned it for myself. And the thing is, the copy I tried out was a NTSC copy, so my save is only works with that as well. And this is a copy from the US. A friend of mine called Alex, he has this channel called Return to Mother Base. Awesome dude, go check out his channel, seriously. But he hooked me up on Facebook because he found this game at a place called Book Off, which seems really awesome, because they always have so much good stuff when he tells about it. But he found this game here and asked if anybody would like it, and I've been after an American copy of this game for so long, so yeah, I told him please buy it and send it to me, so I paid for it of course and everything. But yeah, I finally have Baten Kaitos, and that's awesome. I haven't played it anymore yet, but I will get to it someday. It's just nice to finally don't have to think about it anymore, to have it in my collection, and whenever I want to play it, I can do so. So great stuff there. Next up's a game for the Game Boy Advance, and the box is pretty beat up here. But the game is called Sigma Star, and it's made by WayForward, who makes DuckTales Remastered, Shantae, and a lot of those great platformers. But this is not a platformer. It's a very unique game, because it's a top-down, like, it doesn't remind me of Zelda too much, but it's a top-down adventure game with shoot-'em-up parts in it. So it's a really cool game. It's hard to explain, but my girlfriend bought this game and decided to sell it, so I bought it off of her, because I thought it was a waste to let this one go, because I think it's pretty cool, and I'm a fan of WayForward as well. So Sigma Star, guys, check it out. I never heard of it before, but it's awesome to have it, seriously. Even though the box is pretty bad, as I said, the manual is fine, and the cartridge here is in mint condition, so great stuff. And finally, I picked up a PAL copy of Shenmue 2 for the Dreamcast. As I mentioned on the channel before, I played Shenmue 2 on Xbox, and that version was dubbed in English with the same voice actors from the first game, so that's kind of why I wanted to play it. But when I finished those games, I realized I want to play them from the start, do all the side quests and everything. I can't get enough of Shenmue. But the thing is, the original on Dreamcast had the Japanese dub still, and people are patching the first game with the Japanese dub as well, so whenever I do get my hands on a Shenmue 1 with the Japanese dub, if I burn it or whatever, I want to play through that game and then play this one. You can import your save from there to this one as well, so that's an experience I have not had with Shenmue, so looking forward to that. The PAL box, however, looks exactly as the Japanese one, but with this huge Dreamcast logo over there, so not my favorite, but the cases inside, you got 2 Dreamcast cases in here to cover the 4 discs. I like this one. It's a nice design here, same as the Japanese jewel case, but with the Dreamcast logo, so nothing too special, but it feels nice. I don't know what's about it, I just love Shenmue, so great to have this in the collection. And another thing that's great to have in the collection is E7, and this is a limited edition from Japan. E7 is a very nice game to me because it brought me back to the Ys series. The thing is, I played Ark of Napishtim, it was my first Ys game, and I really didn't think there was more games in the series. I don't know why, but I never looked it up or anything. I just had this Ys game, Napishtim, and I thought it was really good. And the day this game was released on PSP in Japan, I kind of realized, like, there are more Ys games. I'm so stupid I didn't think of it before. But I downloaded it right away because I just wanted to play it as fast as possible. And what a shame, really, because I never owned a physical copy of E7 before. Shame on me. I did buy the PlayStation Store version of the game, so I did pay my money for it, but I really wanted a physical copy, and this limited edition from Japan looks awesome. And since the Japanese copy was the original Japanese version of the game was the one that I finished, I really wanted to have that version in my collection. In the box here you have the regular PSP case for the Japanese version of the game, so it's just nice to have this one. Really, a very personal thing, but definitely happy to have this one. Inside there's also a drama CD, nothing special, but it was the same price for this one and the regular edition, so I picked this one up, and the condition is great as well, so very nice looking box, and yeah, so many great memories of playing E7, so very happy to have this one. More games for the PSP, 3 actually. The first one is another game I bought off my girlfriend when she decided to sell some of her games. Hakuoki, with a long title here, Demon of the Fleeting Blossom. Anyway, it's a otome game, they're called. Visual novels with a touch of romantic stuff, but you're playing as a girl in this one, dating guys, so that's not the point though. The story in this one is supposed to be really good, and that's why I want to play it, but I'm sure the romantic scenes can be pretty good as well, so I'm just happy it's not one of those dating sims. It is a visual novel by heart, and it's gonna be cool to play because I only heard great things about it, so great stuff. But I'm playing other visual novels now, like Steins Gate and Danganronpa 2, so this will have to wait, but it's cool to have anyway. And next up is a very interesting game for the PSP. It's a game we missed out on, and it's not even fan translated. It's a Japanese RPG made by Capcom, Last Ranker. There's a manga on this, I think, and people also translated the game online. They like translated the pictures where they took screenshots of the game, so you can play the game and understand the story. And that's what I'm gonna do. I started it though raw, just in Japanese, and played it for some time, and I really like it, but I will go back and look up the story because I missed out on all that. But the game by itself, the gameplay and music and everything is really awesome. I'm kind of sad we missed out on this game because it's pretty cool. It has a unique battle system, and yeah, I don't have any other game I could relate it to, but check out Last Ranker. It's really cool. I won't finish it anytime soon. I'm very busy with other titles, but yeah, I like what I played of it anyway. And then we have a game I played a very long time ago. That's Tales of the World Radiant Mythology, and that's another PSP title I never owned a physical copy of, so very happy to have this one. Me, Mario, and another friend of mine, Daniel, was at a place who sold 3 PSP games for the price of 2. So we got 1 game each and split the price. It was really nice, didn't pay too much for this one. Which is a pretty expensive game nowadays. I really don't know why, but it's awesome to have this one finally. It's nothing too special. Radiant Mythology 2 and 3 are a lot better than this game, but yeah, this game has some music, which is only in this one, which I like very much, and also I'm a collector for the Tales games, as you know, so happy to have this one. And then the monthly 360 games, of course. First up is the Dreamcast collection, and this is nothing too special. What's good about this is that it has Crazy Taxi and Space Channel 5 Part 2, which I do not have for the Dreamcast. Really good stuff. It also comes with Bass Fishing and Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure I have like 4 copies of for different systems. I love Sonic Adventure, and this is another copy of it, so pretty cool. I don't know if it has achievements, maybe. Then I should play it on the 360. But this is the Dreamcast launches of the games. They are not remade in HD or anything, so I know the Xbox Live Arcade version of Sonic Adventure is better, but anyway, didn't pay a lot for this one. So, and also, as I said, for Crazy Taxi and Space Channel 5 Part 2 alone, this one is worth it, definitely. And next up is another first-person shooter, and it's Crysis 2. I picked up Crysis 3 last time, and it's good to have the second game as well. And I really want to play this one first before I unwrapped the third game. Crysis 2 looks amazing. Like, when I boot this game up, I was so amazed by the graphics. I always knew it was a very good-looking game. I watched a playthrough by our friend Tony when he played it on PC, and obviously PC looks a lot better. But not a lot better. I'm serious. The game looks crazy good on the 360 as well. So if you want that graphical experience only on PC, you can almost have that one with Crysis 2. And I should be talking about a next-gen game like Killzone Shadowfall or something, but I mean it. This game looks gorgeous. So yeah, cool stuff. Another game though that I already started playing is Red Dead Redemption, and this is the Game of the Year edition, so I also have the zombie DLC on there, which was a standalone DLC released on disc and everything, pretty cool, but this one comes with both discs, so that's pretty good. Also, the rest of the DLC is on the same disc as the regular game, so really nice package here. The game so far is really fun. It's like GTA basically, but it's made by Rockstar, who really make some interesting games. I'm not their biggest fan, but I did enjoy GTA 5 lately, and I wanted some more, so I got this one, and I'm not disappointed by it. I think this game would be really fun to play online, but so far I only played it offline, and it's still entertaining, so good stuff. That's it for the 360 games, but I did pick up a game for the Wii, and that's Super Smash Bros. Brawl. The thing is, I do play a mod called Project M all the time, and to boot that game up you need a American copy of Brawl, which I burned on the disc because I do own Brawl from Japan. But the thing is, you can play the story mode, but the disc I burned was only a single layer DVD, and this is on a double layer. So, and I never played the story in Brawl. It has some really cool cutscenes with stuff from Mother 3 and everything, so I should definitely do that, and that's why I picked this one up. Also, I always loved the Brawl disc here. It looks very clean. I like it. But Brawl is not a very good game in my opinion when it comes to a competitive standpoint. I'm gonna like playing the story, as I said, and it has some really cool characters and everything, but the mod Project M is a lot better. Check it out if you haven't. If you do enjoy Smash Bros. Melee, however, because Project M is based on Melee. That's that. Next up is a PC game, actually. I've been told to play this game for years and years, and I have never picked it up. The game is Half-Life 2, or rather the Orange Box, and this is also for the 360 and PlayStation 3, but I figured since the Orange Box comes in a orange box on the PC, I wanted this version, and also I got recommended to play it on PC because I have all those mods and everything, so yeah. Started playing this, but I do want to clean up my backlog a little bit before I delve into this one, because when I do really play through all these games, I really want to play the episode 1 and episode 2 and all the games in the series at once, so that's gonna be maybe this month or next month. But yeah, Half-Life is such a such a known game, and once I finish it I know I am gonna have a lot of fun talking to other fans about the game, waiting for Half-Life 3 as well. So yeah, the Orange Box, cool stuff. Also comes with the Portal and Team Fortress 2. I will play Portal because I haven't, but Team Fortress 2 I'll see if I ever touch. So not a lot of more games to show you guys, but the next game is huge. It's Tales of Legendia, and this one is sealed as well. I played Tales of Legendia in Japanese, and I loved it for what it was, but I never owned a North American copy of the game, and I guess this is a reprint or something, because I bought it off of a site called Video Games Plus in Canada, and didn't cost too much. There was also other games brand new there, so it must be a reprint, but I really don't care. I just want to play it, you know, to see what the story is all about, and also hear the English voice actors. I've heard them in like YouTube clips and everything, and I do like the English dub. But there are some really nice characters, guys, making the voices for the Japanese dub in Tales of Legendia. Moses, for example, has like a really cool voice. Also featured in One Piece, he's the guy making Sorrow. Yeah. Anyway, good stuff. But this is a game I wanted for my Tales collection anyway for a really long time, so nice to have it. I will open it up as soon as I'm gonna play it, so it won't remain sealed. For your information, but yeah, Tales of Legendia. It's a really cool game. I think it's made by the Soul Calibur team. I heard sometime, and also the music is very unique. It does not sound like a Tales game at all. It has some very unique tracks that I could listen to all day. Some really nice songs. and I do love the music in the Tales games, but this takes the price seriously. Legendia has some amazing tracks, so you should listen to those. I will probably have them in the playing right now in the video, but yeah. So the last game is Resident Evil: The Dark Side Chronicles, and this is a Wii game, right? I should have shown it before, but anyway, I did buy this game and got the oh, it's over here. I can actually show you the gun for the Wii. This is just a piece of plastic, but anyway, I have not played this game yet, but I'm looking forward to do so with somebody. I have a friend called Kent, who's I'm gonna play it with, but we'll see whenever we do that. But looking forward to do so, because this game features remade cutscenes from older Resident Evil games, especially Resident Evil 2, which I'm such a huge fan of, so that's gonna be really cool to see. And I guess the game is gonna be fun as well, but those cutscenes are what I'm really looking forward to, because I really love Resident Evil 2. There's another game like this, I didn't mention, but this is a rail shooter, so that's why you want to have the guns for the Wii. But yeah, there's another game called the Umbrella Chronicles, I think, which was released before this one, so I will eventually pick that one up as well. But this is a start, and I wanted to pick them up both for quite a while, so it's nice to have this one. It was a very good price, like I think 15 euros or something, and I also got the gun. So yeah, good stuff. But I've been going on for a while now, and yeah, also I was almost about to forget, but I did pick up Tales of Exillia 2, the Lou Kresnik Collector's Edition. It's over there though. I will put in some photos here showing you the box. It's a really nice looking box. It comes with a art book, soundtrack, the game itself in a steel case. You did not get the regular case in the game, but from the store I bought it at, I actually got a promotion case with the regular artwork, so I do have that for CDs if I would like to put it in there. What more? It came with this gorgeous looking Lou Kresnik figure over there, which you've probably been seen by now, but it's really awesome. Great looking figurine. But I think that was it. Tales of Exillia 2 is such a cool game. I should do an impressions video on that game, tell you all about it sometime next week maybe. I want to play it some more, play a second playthrough of the game, and also get all the endings. And the thing is, the art book that came with the game is actually a really nice art book, so maybe I can do some kind of an unboxing plus impressions video there. Gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm bragging on. Thanks for watching. A lot of games in August, really cool stuff in my opinion. I hope you liked, so until next time, get gaming.